Hello everybody, it's Robbie from Southern California, and I told you this summer I want to make a whole bunch of water features for the garden with you guys. So I decided to start on something so stupid simple. Here is a box. Oh, I'm going to take some tea. Spearmint, lemon, verbena, and a little bit of stevia. So good. Okay, this is how it comes in a box. It comes with all this stuff. You can use it, not use it. There's the solar panel. There's your pump. Let's keep the panel down so it doesn't buzz. Comes with the instructions. You don't need it. And then it comes with all the parts you may need. So like I said, this is going to be so simple. The only part I want on this one, on what we're making today, is this one part. Nope, I guess I'm going to need one more part. Okay, let's see. I need a part that goes on here. See, it comes with all these different parts because they've got all these different attachments. I need to make sure that this fits on. Yep. And then this, let's see, I think it goes this way and this way. There we go. We don't need the rest. These are different, like little water features. They shoot up in the air and they do different designs. It's really nice, but we don't need that today. We're just going to go with this. Let's put everything back and keep it because you may need it. Now, I'm worried about my soldering iron. You know what? Let me unplug it for a minute because it's so hot. And my extension cord wasn't long, so I had to plug it in over there. Okay. Simple, simple, simple. Anybody can do it. These solar fountains, it's buzzing already. Even though I'm in the shade, I put an umbrella here and I'm in the shade. It's very sensitive. So even on a cloudy day, if there's a little bit of sun coming through the clouds, these things still work. These are anywhere from $10 to $15. So when you check them online, check for the price. It seems like they know as we get closer to summer, they raise the price, they bump it up a little bit. But they do have a lot of sales. So what you'll do is check for sales. But anyways, even $15, it's good. We just bought 4 more. We still had 3 in the box. This is one of the 3. We must have bought over 10 of them. And in fact, I'm going to double check because I think there's a sale online today. And I might be getting a few more. We've got them all over. Gary's got them in his garden. I've got them in mine. Let's go back to this. Plates. This is all you're going to need. It's going to be so simple. I love it. I'll be honest, I already made one and I'm crazy about it. Walmart's got these plates, these plastic plates for $4. Look at this. For $4. And they're BPA free, which means they're not toxic at all. So you don't even have to worry about that. So let's set this aside. A plate and a bowl. It can't get easier than this. A plate and a bowl. That's all you need. And of course you'll need water. You need any bowl that this will sit on. Now see how nice the plate is? It's got that little curve. You know, if you spill something on your plate, it's not going to fall off. That's what you want. We're not going to do anything else but this. Look at this. Is that really cool? Okay. The other thing you could do, if you wanted to, is you could do something like this. So any bowl. These things, I find them at the thrift store all the time for $1. Nobody wants them. The reason nobody wants them is once you buy them, they last forever. I've got a stack. I have a whole stack of them. I can't resist them sometimes when I see them. So either bowl, any bowl. And if the plate is a little too big, you know, that's good too if it sinks in a little one. This one doesn't sink, so we may have to make some extra holes. They're all different. So what you're going to do is we're going to take this piece. Let's move the bowl over. And hopefully I can see this. And we're going to, actually there's already a circle there, but let's approximately, it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's see how big we have to make it. And try to get it in the center, and if you don't, no worries. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, if the plastic is thin enough, you may be able to punch a little hole and cut it with the scissors. I love my soldering irons. Now it's cooled down too much, so I got to heat this thing up again and get this plugged in again. All right. I used to use a knitting needle, like a metal knitting needle, and stick it over the cooktop, you know, the flame. Not everybody's got flames. Some people have electric ovens that won't work. And make holes in all kinds of things. But this is just so simple. I like the soldering irons. I've actually found them at dollar stores. And if you can't find them at the dollar store, you can find them. Little hovering bee. Is that cute? Little bee. Anyways, if you can't find them at the dollar store, you can find them at any other store, and they're really cheap. They're really cheap, like $3-4. So what you're going to do is we're going to have to wait till this thing heats up. But like I said, if you can get a scissors in here, I can almost cut this. It depends on how. Actually, I can cut it. Look at that. I can cut it. I don't even need a soldering iron. If you make your hole a little too big, you can always wrap something around it. You know, the piece, I'll show you. You can either wrap a little mat. I didn't even need a soldering iron. Look at that. Maybe I'll leave the soldering iron in case I want it. Okay, I did make the hole too big. So, out of my pocket, I carry masking tape and a piece of plastic. You can always wrap, this is off of, you know, like a food bag or something. You can wrap a little plastic and stick it in and make it snug. I actually prefer masking tape. I use masking tape for everything. So you can just put a little masking tape. It's just to make it a little snug, that's all. It doesn't really matter if it's loose, to be honest. But, you know what, I need to tear that in half. They stick tape to me all the time. Just to make it a little more snug. We got to make sure we still can get it onto this. But just, you know, watch how you make your holes. That's it. Now, this is all we need. This is how simple it is. And now it's going to go into the bowl. Now, if your bowl is bigger, it will run off back into the bowl. I've got a bowl, I'll show you over there, that's a little bigger and it runs off. If it looks like it's not going to run off, you will have to make a bunch of holes. So on this one, I'm just going to make holes. So when the water comes off, it will run back into the bowl. If you don't make enough holes, it's better to make too many on this case. If you don't make enough holes, then you'll have your water running all over, and you don't want that. So make a bunch of holes because there's going to be a lot of water. I'm telling you, this is so simple. You know what's funny? And I'll be honest, before I started this, I had no idea how a water pump worked. I had no idea. I thought, well, how are they doing this? I didn't even know that you could get yourself a simple little unit like this, and it's all self-contained, and that's all you need. But this is it. Let me move, you know what, I'm going to make a few more holes because it really does pump a lot of water. Like I said, I'll show you the other one. I made another one with a bigger bowl so the plate sat inside. If your plate sits inside, you won't have to make holes. And then the water will just run off the side. It doesn't matter if there's a lot of water up there. Especially for hummingbirds, they just want a teeny bit of water, so you don't need a lot of water. So just the water coming out from the bottom and then going into, you know, back into the bowl. Let me unplug this. We don't want to catch things on fire, but see, you can use a metal bowl. I'm going to sit my soldering iron in there. This is what I'm telling you. This is so simple. We're done. We're done. The video's over. We're done. Look at this. You go think, what in the heck is this? Now, if you can get a deeper bowl, that would be good. It doesn't matter, but any bowl will work. So let's put some water in here. I'm keeping this turned. I'm telling you, this is so fun and so simple to make. And please think about how you want to make it. How much water you want, how big. You can make this as big or as small as you want. We're going to get into other ones, how I make all the other ones, because I use candlesticks and little figurines. Today, It's going to be this simple. All it's going to be is a plate. These are not dinner plates. These are plates that you would take on a picnic. These are disposable plates. That's why, like I said, I went to Walmart and they were selling all kinds of stuff for $1. I mean, this is a package I paid $1 for, and there's 4 of them in there. Look how many more I can make. You can't get any cheaper than that. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. Is that too cute? Now, like I said, you may need to adjust the holes on how many holes you want. It doesn't look like I need any more. My plate is not sitting straight, so my table is kind of wonky here on the deck. But look at this. We're done. I talk more than it took to do this. We cut it with a scissors. Warning. I tried a big, heavy paper plate. It doesn't work. So don't try a paper plate. I just thought it might last for a few hours. It didn't. Now, what I would do is sit some rocks on there. Any rocks you can find, because this gives the birds a sense of security, especially hummingbirds. Hummingbirds love this. They come here and they like to stand on the top and take a bath. You can bring the spout up a little bit. We can't use the other ones that came with it because, well, I don't even want to show you. It's going to shoot up in the air and it'll pass your bowl, and this will defeat the whole purpose of keeping water in the bowl. Look at that. I can't get over. This is it. We are done. We now have a water feature. If you've got some cute little figurines that maybe somebody gave you and you don't want them, and you're displaying them somewhere in the house and you're trying to be nice because you don't want to get rid of them, sit them in here. I'm going to show you the salt and pepper shaker one I made that I got, and it was just sitting in the house, and it looks so cute in here. The hummingbirds are flying around, but they're behind you. Look at this. Now, nobody's going to drown. This is going to stay really clean. It's only got holes in the plate. Can you see this? I'm hoping you can really see this. This is just the cutest thing. I just can't get over it. My table is, like I said, not straight. If it was straight, look at that. I can't get over this. This is how easy it is to make a water feature. And then, of course, you can use any plate you want. You could use ceramic if you have a really nice ceramic plate and you found the bowl you want. The problem is drilling it, and you will have to drill ceramic. A plastic plate, like a Malmec plate or something, you might be able to get through that with a cottering iron that I just used. This is just a BPA-free plastic plate, and they came in all colors. I went with blue. I figured red was okay. I didn't know if the hummingbirds would be thrown from that, because they usually look for the hummingbird feeders being red. They had green, but and I thought, I'll go with the blue. Personally, I like maybe earthy tones in the garden, but this is just so cute. Look at this, a plastic bowl I had. This is a food bowl from the kitchen. You can find bowls like this at the dollar stores. They're cheap. You can find them at Walmart. All you need is a plate that's going to fit on top of a bowl, something easy enough to make a hole. You want to shut it off? Turn the plate upside down. I don't know why you'd want to shut it off, but if you wanted to shut it off, you turn it down. I don't know what took me so long to decide to start making things, but like I said, I really didn't know the concept of how these water fountains worked. I never thought about it. I always used to think about aquariums, the air pumps on the outside, because you used to have a lot of fish. But I never thought about a pump that just drops in water like this. And isn't that cute? Actually, the cord is there, so I can move the cord. Look at that. I did make a hole for the cord. It's just hanging on the side. But that kept it a little straighter. Like I said, my table is probably not level. But that's it. It's not going anywhere. It's not spilling. It took us, my umbrella is going to go somewhere. It took us all of what, 2 minutes to put together? I can't get over it. And the hummingbirds are behind you looking at it. They love, especially water in the summer. They so need water. So we're going to do more. Let me move the rock so you can see it a little bit more. Look at that. You can get fancy. You want to put it more you know, all the way around it. Let's do this, and let's put that there, and here's another rock, and you can put whatever you want. Rocks will hold the plate down too if you're using a really light plate, but you really don't have to worry too much about it because you've got the pump is holding that little piece. All these pieces, I'll show you real quick because you're probably, somebody's going to ask, I know, well, what about these? This is what happens with this. And this is why we're not using this, because actually this may, yeah, see what it's going to do? It's going to shoot off to the side eventually. You're going to go away, and in about an hour, we will have no water in there. So that's why for this, we don't use it. But if you had a bigger bowl, sure, go ahead and use it. I just love that these things come with all these different parts and pieces. So you can, like, here's a little tiny cap you can put on, and this one also shoots up too. But for this is just perfect. I'm done. I don't even know what else to say. This is probably going to be a very short video. But this is the first one we're going to make today, and I've got a few others I'm going to show you how to make them where they'll last longer. I'm going to use different techniques that I use in my garden, and you don't have to do it the way I did it. You'll get an idea and you'll go, wow, I've got a bowl that I don't use anymore, and it's so cute. It's going to look so cute on the table, or it's going to look cute in the garden, or you've got a plate. That's it. And with, you know, with it being this cheap, you could change out the colors to your liking. You could go find different colors and change your, isn't that cute? I can't get over that. Okay, for the people that want a long video, I'm just going to sit here and drink my tea, watch the hummingbirds behind the camera, and just watch the fountain. God, I can't do that. I can't do that to you. Anyways, the only thing I do want to say on this, whether you buy it on eBay, Amazon, anywhere you buy it, I have not had a bad one yet, and we buy a lot. But things can happen. Make sure when you buy it, check the delivery date. I always talk about that because the best price you're going to get is online. Check the delivery date. If today is, let's say, the 12th, and it tells you June, let's say it says today's, let's say June 12th is today, and it says you're not going to get it until August 12th, then it's coming from out of the country, and you're going to get it when summer's over. You're going to forget about it. It may not make it to you. Don't ever buy that way. Check the delivery date, especially if you're buying it on eBay, because if it says it's supposed to be to you, let's say by June 20th, and you don't get it in the week or so that it said you were going to get it, you put in a claim, and immediately within 4 days they give you back your money. So I buy all of them that are here in the United States. Are they made in the United States? No, they're not. None of this stuff's made in the United States anymore. But the point is, I want to buy it from the United States because I want to know that I'm going to get it in a few days. And a lot of them, I order them, I've had them here in 2 days. That's how quick they are because they're all over the US. So the biggest thing I can't stress anymore is check the delivery date. And I believe it's the same way on Amazon. And that's it. And then as soon as it comes, go ahead and have fun with it. So with that, I can't think of anything else to say about it. Do you use tap water or bottled water? Tap water. Use your tap water. The birds are drinking out of the street. They're drinking out of the sprinklers. They're drinking wherever they find water. Your tap water is fine. Plain old tap water. What else? Rocks from around your garden. Make sure they're like a granite rock or hard rock. You don't want to put anything in there that's going to crumble away. That would be it. Any ceramic, you know, glass little figurines you can stand on top. And that's it. I mean, there's nothing else I can really say. That's it. Just make sure whoever you're getting it from, check the delivery date. Make sure you're going to get it, I would say, within a week. It shouldn't take any more than a week to get this. I've even bought the first one from Walmart, and I got it in a few days too. So with that, have a great day. I'll show you at the end the other one I made with the cute little salt and pepper shaker. It's so cute. And have a great day, and don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. And I hope I gave you some ideas to put a water feature in your garden or just on a patio, anywhere. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. cool. Hey, I'm sitting over here. That's mine.
Okay.
Go make your own. There's 4 plates to the set. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. That'll do the job.